Hello again, artists. Welcome to part 2 of our Kaleidoscope drawing project. Hopefully you finished part 1 and got to about this point where we have an outline of a symmetrical drawing all just done in Sharpie. Before we get to coloring, we're going to talk about tertiary colors. So this is our color wheel, and we have just finished talking about our primary colors, yellow, blue, and red. And the colors in between those are secondary colors. So they come second because we need these primary colors to mix together in order to get that secondary color, right? We are going to now talk about all of these colors in between our primary and secondary. So tertiary colors, meaning the third set of colors, is basically just combining the primary color and secondary color that are next to each other. And they are simply named after the colors that are being mixed together. So between yellow and green, we have the tertiary color named yellow-green. Something to keep in mind when you are naming or listing your tertiary colors is you always list the primary color that is used to make it first, and then the secondary color. So we have a little dash or hyphen in between those two colors, and it makes it one brand new color. So here we have yellow-green, making sure we list the primary color first, so yellow-green. Over here between orange and yellow, we can't call it orange-yellow because yellow is our primary color, so it is named yellow-orange. So we are going to practice blending and making our own tertiary colors. So open up your sketchbooks. Let's get rid of this to a clean page. And we are going to just work in our sketchbook with our pencil today. So we don't need to tear a page out, but if you'd like to, you're welcome to. We are going to make a bunch of circles on our paper to show that we are mixing primary colors and secondary colors to create tertiary colors. So here's what we're going to do, and this does not need to be perfect, but I'm just going to practice making some circles that overlap. So I'm going to make one, and we're going to overlap them. Okay, maybe you want to go around a few times to try and get a good circle. So if you can see this, that is what your circles should look like. So eventually we're going to fill this with red, this with orange, and what do red and orange create? What's that tertiary color? Red, orange, right? So in there we will make our own red-orange. So let's go around our color wheel and see what we need. We need red and orange, make red-orange. We need orange and yellow are next to each other, they make yellow-orange. We need, we'll just move around our paper here, make them fit wherever. They can be different sizes too. Red, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, blue, I have to think about it, blue, violet, yikes. Can fix these. And violet, red. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of 2 circles that overlap. All right, when you have finished drawing those circles, then you're going to grab your colored pencils, and we're not going to use the tertiary colors. We know that there are some pre-made tertiary colors in our bag, so this one says red-orange, but we're not allowed to use this for this project. We have to make our own. So we are just pulling out the primary colors. So here we go. Red, remember that looks like pink. Orange, make sure it just says orange. We need yellow. We need green, so the darker green, not the yellow green. We need blue, the darker blue, not light blue, and purple. So we are going to make our tertiary colors just out of these primary and secondaries. So let's start with red and orange. They're right next to each other. We'll just go right through the rainbow. So this side of my circle is just going to be red, but I'm actually going to fill in the whole circle And you can kind of do this really loosely. You don't have to fill it in perfectly. I just want you to show me that you can create your own tertiary colors. We don't need to rely on the pre-made colored pencils that say red, orange, yellow, green. We can do that ourselves. All right, so there is my red. And then I'm just gonna grab my orange and fill in this whole circle. So when I color in this whole circle, the orange will overlap the red here to create my red-orange. All right, so just lightly. You can always go back over it again and try and make it look like if it needs more red, you can add a little bit more red or a little more orange. You kind of eyeball it and decide what it needs to look like red-orange. All right. So that's basically how you're going to create your tertiary colors for this activity and in our project. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. You continue to color this in your sketchbook and just show me that you can make your own tertiary colors. Here we go. We have all of our tertiary colors showing that we mixed red and orange to create red-orange, orange-yellow to create yellow-orange. So now we're gonna go back through, and I just would like you to label, you can just label the tertiary color. So we're going to practice how that is named and how that's written. So here we have red and orange. Remember, we have to list the primary color first in that name. So we are going to write red dash orange. Over here we have orange and yellow. Remember, yellow is our primary color, so this is named yellow dash orange. Over here we have yellow and green, so this is yellow green. This is green and blue. Blue is primary, so it is first, so blue, green. This is blue violet. And this is red violet or red purple. You can call it either. There you go. We made our tertiary colors. Nice job.